Right before Valentine's Day, I came downstairs and he was straddling her while kissing her ears. She's about twice his size, which makes them the cutest little pairing. He just took on this husband role and is right there with his bonded mate 24/7, taking care of her. He gives her a lot of kisses. She'll shove her head under him to say like, hey, give me kisses. I'm Shanley, and this is Copper's story for GeoBeats. A friend of ours was notified about some domestic bunnies who had been abandoned. So through our local rescue, we went out to investigate. It was a really cold and snowy day, and I was the first to arrive. And as soon as I pulled up, I saw Copper in a ditch. And through our local Humane Society, we actually helped rescue 12 other bunnies from that same site. It was a hutch that was on the ground, and they were just burrowing out, probably because they didn't have access to food and water, and it was such cramped quarters. It was awful. There was a more recent litter that didn't make it. He's lucky to have survived. I really don't think he would have made it much longer out there by himself. He was very fluffy because, they're putting on extra fur to trying to stay warm, but he was basically skin and bones otherwise. Copper came home with us as a foster and ended up staying. When we first brought him home, as soon as we put food in front of him, he just started eating. Kahlua has a similar rescue story, and him and Kahlua hit it off right away.
What are you doing?
She's 7 to 8 pounds, and like I said, he's around 3.5 to 4, so twice his size. She's the one who is always seeking him out for comfort, and she's very shy, so it's kind of funny to watch that dynamic. They do pretty much everything together. They have their morning routine, they'll play with some of their toys, and then afternoon is nap time. They'll nap together and then come out in the evening and go to the litter box together to get the veggies together.
What are you doing?
He just loves life. He's such a happy little guy.
Ow!
If I crinkle the bag, he thinks it's a treat bag and he comes running. He does this thing with his mouth that's really funny, where it's almost like a phantom chewing that he does in anticipation that food could be on the way. If you leave the bathroom door open for a second, he's just had this war with the shower curtain. And I don't know what it is, but he'll start pawing at it and biting at it. We have a few different shower curtains. He treats them all the same. His relationship with my husband is very, very funny. We always joke that they have this alpha male kind of back and forth about him.
You can get him off if you want him off.
He lost his bed privileges.
Oh, I think he'll get off when he's ready.
It was always only his pillow. He just wants to be in charge. We joke that he has a foot fetish because he always wanting to check out our shoes and then licks feet. Yeah. He doesn't really give it kisses anywhere else, but he loves to lick feet. Ow. He's been great, but overall it's really just been these kind of weird neurological episodes where he spaces out for a few days that we just haven't been able to diagnose and get a handle on, but he just kind of zones out. We take care of him and then he's back to his usual happy, floppy self. He had a rough start. He's been through a lot in his life, but he still just has this zest for life, and he's a great husband.